With a scoreline of 0-7, Caps set a record for most deaths at 15 minutes in LEC history. To bring us more on that, Indiana Montana is standing by at the G2 Gaming House.
Thanks, Christy. I'm here at G2 Esports Cyber Athletic Arena. I caught up this morning with Grabs, and after a devastating 0-2 loss, he was clearly very agitated. They say they're not going to change anything at all, but are taking the week very seriously, planning to run it back. Now back to you.
Hello, James. This is breaking news. I've been breaking this news for 4 days now.
4 days, breaking news.
Paul Belter, you thought he was going to be a coach, then you thought he was going to be a jungler. Guess what? He's going to be back to mid lane, and he's in for CLG.
Perfect, like, what's going on?
Hi, I'm Expect. Expecto Patronum!
Lots of chants, lots of cheers here. XL fans in the house. I can't quite hear them at first. Can you hear them? Very quiet.
Okay. From the ultimate that is absolutely going to destroy them when he presses R. Caps? Victoria took so much damage, but again, they can't fight a fair fight, so... Oh.
That was unfortunate. Oh, Mickey's fighting against Wonder in the bottom lane. Wonder was the one to go in. There's the Requiem. Let's see how much it does. Mickey, oh, so low already, but he's still trading. He's dodging out Mickey. That was so fine, Mickey. Ghost used by Perkz. Switched over to the teleport, and the chase is on. Call of the Forge God coming out. Perkz. Oh.
Yo, Nick, can you make me a sword?
A sword?
Because you're a smith.
They're giving him AP ratio on his ult.
Right. Team forwards, FlyQuest versus Golden Guardians. That's not in the brush.
The control ward?
Yeah. It's definitely not in the brush. That is a feeling I know very well as someone who has to ward lanes. Now Wild Turtle still has ulti though, gets exhausted. There's the ult finally coming down. Keith! Oh, that's so much damage!
Yeah. But great execution when it counted.
To the camera, tell the camera fans at home, how do you play a good Karthus?
Well, you just farm, so you don't actually leave your jungle. And what's really fun about Karthus is that your opponents hate playing against it. Right. So they will become depressed if you pick it, so you won the draft as soon as you log it in. And then it doesn't really matter if you hit the Q or not, as long as you can press the R button at the right time.
At the right time, because you kept there. Listen to that. Claps and cheers. We've already used the bullet time.
TV behind.
It's been used. Teleport coming down. Alfari, stab padding with the ulti. Karthus presses R at the wrong time. Trick doesn't find the kill. The stopwatch manages to save up to while Destiny escapes. The Orn Horn comes down, and it's split between the uprights. No points secured. Now Gen X is in trouble. The Javelin finds him, but they continue to escape. Nobody dies.
What is happening, Trevor?
Dude, don't ask me. I'm gold. You tell me. Nevertheless, the chaos breaks out.
All of the chaos and the bloodshed started in the top lane.
Around Someday and Ryoma, and as well, respectively, on the other side between...
Okay. Running. Gen X will get to you soon, but I think the fight is already over. Let's find out. Oh! Upset with a QSS flash!
They are dominating. High five.
And a lot of the reason they normally win those mid to late game fights is Doublelift's damage output, which is very poignant here because the bug is that neither team can see Doublelift, and based on damage charts, neither can I. Because I know the comps are... Oh, we got the replay first, so here we go.
Okay, so this is actually a appropriate replay of that previous kill. So it does get devoured up, and
oh wow, yeah. It's Rek'Sai.
Just sliding
He's
under
playing
the ground.
Rek'Sai.
He's not invisible. He's just hiding. Come on, guys.
He's just T-posing under the ground.
And here's the problem, though. They don't get to attack it, right? Doublelift is strong. Jensen is strong. When do they actually get the hit? It's just Suzuki and Dang.
Teleport is coming in. There's a lot of members. First Dragon was picked up by Rogue. First Tower was picked up by Rogue. That's already going to be some trouble as the quickness locks down two. Call of the Forge God comes out. And Horn does it all! Inspired, we'll be able to chase him, but the Dragon Rage has been used, and Bwimpo surviving a lot. The Unleashed Power comes out, he's dead! Lawson takes him out.
Oh, Penta!
Looking for it, look for the dive. Not gonna get it just yet, are they gonna think about it? Reckless is chasing, is looking for it. The Arcane Shift is available to him.
I'm looking. I'm jumping in, I have stopwatch, okay? I have stopwatch.
Don't die then.
I have stopwatch.
Tank it!
I'm gonna attack
Guys,
him.
I can't move.
I mean, what is this int? Guys, got it.
We got it.
Wait, do I live? Get me out! I'm out!
Kill him!
I'm
1
out.
second, so
I lived.
Jesus. Did you leave actually?
Wanting to collect the plate money right now. They had a bit more time to maybe set this up, but decided that this is good enough as here comes Meteors.
Is going to have such a difficulty dealing with the poke damage. So here they go, hard engage.
Stun in again, close to the target, will fall down. Keith needs to reattach, needs to find some friends.
I've got no friends.
You mentioned already, Olaf behind, building warrior cleaver damage build, even with a Yuumi on him, is not scary enough. It's not a great hard engage, and Hanser has to just stand there and watch.
I think they might want to turn Power People is unbelievably powerful at this point. So gotta be careful. Again, Stick say goodbye. 30% health bar, Ignar straight in there. Power People to pack it over the wall. Looks for Stick but doesn't find him. But Wiggly getting Trento down. He's dead. That's an easy double. It's Pobelta trying to get him in there, but it could be the Penta. There's the double, the triple. There's the Quadra, and that's gonna be it. Power of Evil gets it stolen.
But for as long as the pack has expanded, there has been no question as to which is the alpha. Until now, those who have spotted this creature note its ferocity and sheer strength, always ready to pounce upon its enemies, particularly in the central regions of the LCS.
A little bit more of that healing schemes. They're going to go for this. Sonic Wave lands on Inax. He goes all the way in. The kick back.
For this G2 composition, it's a team fight against Mad Comp, and they go in onto Caps.
So nicely done from Shadow!
Pant is definitely better than Perkz.
Okay, that's good. All right, well, I'll take it back for now. Nice one! Woo! Hootie, stopwatch by a couple of seconds, but impact is there. Move over! And the kick as well. Might find some more kills. Johnson's dead now as well.
Power. But, you know, he's not back here, so C9 says, what? Oh my God!
Kick in! You gotta be kidding me, Blabber!
Attack speed and a tank jungler, you're having Trick tank it, and then you're just trying to burn it with Azir. And I don't think Vitality suspect anything. They're not moving towards this Baron at all.
Jake's gonna die. They know now. They know now, Frost. Saken is on the Nexus. Vitality have done it. For the first time in 182 days, Vitality win.
Hey guys, I'm Odo. I'm 2-1 since Forgiven left. We're playing Excel today, so we're gonna them up.
Now, let's look at some of the swaps and what the enemy team does to counter this play. And in this first replay, it's my favorite clip. Now, this next replay is my favorite clip. Now, this next replay is my favorite clip.
I'm predicting Dignitas, if I'm already telling you right now, because Team Liquid's looking like a croissant with just a little piece of chocolate inside. There's nothing but fluff and pastry. I mean, but I still like that part of a croissant.
Far more kills coming through for TL. I'll have to see what the map state was when Dig started that Herald. Like, yes, they were able to get it, but they were not for the fight. And
Gravity Field stops him mid-Q. That could have been a kill for Broxah.
And every time Misfits go to respond, this is how Rogue answer. This is how Rogue love to play. The defensive, but Dandan has found the flank.
Oh, he has, but what sort of flank is this? He's going to be just taken up before anybody can respond. Do you know this is the very first professional game of Silas for Perkz ever?
Really?
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Do you know what role he was playing when the champion was released?
Wait, but I also thought...
Thank you! That was fantastic! Whoever gave me the chant, for those of you who couldn't hear, some phenomenal fans here in Berlin chanted ADC. We call it bot now. You need to keep up with the terminology, right?
If we have a quick look at some of the vision that is available for both sides, we can see if my button works. My button doesn't work. Anyway, Humanoid is just going to be able to run around and one-shot a bunch of G2 members, which can then act as a boat. A boat? Oh, I've lost it. I've lost the plot.
Kumo's fine right now, right?
yeah, I mean, he had a fully stacked Conqueror, so I was feeling pretty confident, but like Broken Blade has just enough mana for this combo. Gets a Brittle, ignites, like procs the one, and then still has his W up.
I think the full combo deals like around 750 damage, and if you don't respect that, you're just dead. And I mean, I don't know if you played that matchup, but it seemed like he didn't.
Have to agree.
And that sounded exhausting, Freak. Apparently there's a Red Bull here for you that I'm told I should be giving you.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Caffeine is tasty.
But they do still have Soraka and Rise on their side. We'll get to that in a moment as now the threaded Weaver's wall has come.
Yep, that's me.
Games like these, for example, against OG, like everyone has a different idea of what's happening, you know? For example, Nemesis in the comments is like, it's fine, guys, we'll just get a couple of Orin items and we'll be chilling, you know? And meanwhile, I'm playing Fountain, I'm like, oh, no, fine! You know, and then Selfmade's like, we should look side, and I'm like, oh, I want to drop mid, And then the game gets hectic, and then Hilly gets lost into the topside river, and you're like, oh, wait, what's happening?
Thanks, Christy. I'm indeed. Thanks, Christy. I'm here at the G2 Gamers